Thank you, Mr. Secretary General, UNICEF Executive Director, and all the excellencies and distinguished guests from across the world. My name is Kim Namjoon, also known as RM, the leader of the group BTS. It is an incredible honor to be invited to an occasion with such significance for today's young generation. Last November, BTS launched the Love Myself campaign with UNICEF, building on our belief that true love first begins with loving myself. We've been partnering with UNICEF's End Violence program to protect children and young people all over the world from violence. And our fans have become a major part of this campaign with their action and with their enthusiasm. We truly have the best fans in the world. And I'd like to begin by talking about myself. I was born in Ilsan, a city near Seoul, South Korea. It is a really beautiful place with a lake, hills, and even an annual flower festival. I spent a very happy childhood there, and I was just an ordinary boy. I used to look up at the night sky and wonder, and I used to dream the dreams of a boy. I used to imagine that I was a superhero who could save the world. And in an intro to one of our early albums, there's a line that says, "My heart stopped when I was maybe 9 or 10. Looking back, I think that's when I began to worry about what other people thought of me and starting seeing myself through their eyes. I stopped looking up at the night skies, the stars. I stopped daydreaming. Instead, I just tried to jam myself into the malls that other people made. Soon, I began to shut out my own voice and started to listen to the voices of others. No one called out my name, and neither did I. My heart stopped and my eyes closed shut. So, like this, we all lost our names. We became like ghosts. But I had one sanctuary, and that was music. There was a small voice inside of me that said, "Wake up, man, and listen to yourself." But it took me quite a long time to hear music calling my real name. Even after making the decision to join BTS, there were a lot of hurdles. Some people might not believe, but most people thought we were hopeless. And sometimes I just wanted to quit. But I think I was very lucky that I didn't give it all up. And I'm sure that I and we will keep stumbling and falling like this. BTS has become artists performing in those huge stadiums and selling millions of albums right now, but I am still an ordinary 24-year-old guy. If there's anything that I've achieved, it was only possible that I have my other BTS members right by my side, and because of the love and the support that our ARMY fans all over the world made for us. And maybe I made a mistake yesterday, but yesterday's me is still me. Today, I am who I am with all of my faults and my mistakes. Tomorrow, I might be a tiny bit wiser, and that'd be me too. These faults and mistakes are what I am, making up the brightest stars in the constellation of my life. I have come to love myself for who I am, for who I was, and for who I hope to become. I like to say the one last thing. After releasing our Love Yourself albums and launching the Love Myself campaign, we started to hear remarkable stories from our fans all over the world, how our message helped them overcome their hardships in life and start loving themselves. Those stories constantly remind us of our responsibility. So, let's take all one more step. We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself. I like to ask all of you, what is your name? What excites you and makes your heart beat? Tell me your story. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear your conviction. No matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, just speak yourself. Find your name and find your voice by speaking yourself. I'm Kim Namjoon and also RM of BTS. I'm an idol and I'm an artist from a small town in Korea. Like most people, I've made many and plenty mistakes in my life. I have many faults and I have many more fears, but I'm gonna embrace myself as hard as I can. And I'm starting to love myself gradually, just little by little. What is your name? Speak yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. With so many young fans around the world, it was a pleasure having BTS with us, and I'm thankful that you use your platform and creativity to reach young audiences with positive messages about what it means.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, leaders. Okay, welcome to the fifth day of South Korea YSDGs Leaders Week 2021. So today our agenda is the Youth Speak Up Forum or your individual presentation, and tonight we will have your group presentations. So as usual, let's start by yelling our tagline. And as usual, if I say Leaders Week 2021, you will say we are the leaders. Okay, ready everyone?
Ready.
Okay. Leaders Week 2021.
We
are the leaders.
Okay, thank you for your energy, and I hope you can maintain that energy until when I call your name. Okay, so thank you for the excitement. And ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to mention the overview of our program again. So South Korea YSDGs Leaders Week 2021 is initiated by Student International and Youth Now South Korea, and also supported by Lil Peace Foundation South Korea. And we proudly present the South Korea-wide SDGs Leaders Week to connect all of you, the youth from all around the world, to learn more about SDGs, exchange activities about Korean culture. And we will also include a wide range of SDG stakeholder voices, showcasing studies, SDGs conferences and projects, and also Korean language and culture class we already had several days ago. And we want all of you, all the delegates, to get a new experience, new motivation, new inspiration, and also new network that will inspire you to study in the South Korea. Okay, so let's begin with our agenda for today. So firstly, we will have the Youth Speak Up Forum. And firstly, I would like to read the rules. Okay, so firstly, the presentation would be in English except for the introduction that would be in Korea. So the presentation media is speaking by yourself, so no need to prepare for presentation slides. And 3, each person will have time maximum 1 minute to present. I will put timer on my phone and it will ring by the time you already passed 1 minute. Okay, but if there is any technical issue, it's okay. I will have mercy. Okay, so the presentation must contain 3 main contents. The first one is you should mention your name or and country in Korean, like I told you in the group, the ones that were taught to us in the Korean language class. Has anyone practiced?
Yeah, I practiced.
Okay, so for the formal, you can say 저는 your name 입니다. For example, 저는 데라입니다. And then 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. And for the semi-formal, you may pick one. For example, 저는 데라이에요. And then 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. Okay, pick one. And then the second content that has to be in your 1 minute presentation is what is the definition of volunteering in your own version, in your own opinion. And the last one is your commitment and initiation to doing action related to your chosen SDGs value. So as I mentioned before, the one about sustainability education, you may ignore that, but if you somehow already put it in the draft of your speech, it's also okay. Just give your best, okay? So before we start, I would like to remind you that top 3 best presenters will be given e-certificate as best speaker. So we have 2 rooms. Maybe all the 3 are from this room. Maybe the other 3 are from the other rooms. Anyone can be the winners. And don't worry, all the presenters will be given the certificate of appreciation, of course. And then you will have your public speaking score being put in your academic transcript. Okay, so is everyone ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I will call you your name one by one, but firstly, I got a text from Maita that she couldn't make it in her actual turn, so I will call her first. Is she here? Are you here, Maita? Maita Al-Shamsi? Okay. So,
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, please start when you're ready.
Yeah. 안녕하세요 여러분. 제 이름은 메이타 샴스입니다. 아랍 이메리트 연합 있었습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. I want to say everyone is capable of greatness because anyone is capable of serving. You do not need a college degree to serve. You are not required to make your subject and verb agree to serve. To serve, you do not need to understand the second Newton of law. Always you need the heart full of grace, a soul giving love. Volunteers do not always have the time, they simply have the heart. This is what volunteering meant to me. I have volunteered for countless time here in the UAE and 2 times outside the country. As one related to the SDG goal, which I want to mention, quality of education, I had the great opportunity to contribute and helping people to be educated somehow by building classes, to occupy more students to enroll and have the chance to study. Education is the base of any country change and development. Without having educated people, nothing is going to change. I will always contribute in any way that could help people to be educated. And I want to thank my country for having a free, high quality education and always encouraging us to study and be the best.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Maita. A great opening. And yeah, just in time. Okay, so you may leave the Zoom if you have any other matters because she
Yeah,
already
thank you so
informed.
much. And
Thank you.
good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. And thank you, Maita. Okay, now I will call your names one by one according to the original turns. Okay, so Noreddin, are you here? Noreddin? Okay, he's not yet here. Muhammad Rizkullah Amar. Muhammad Rizkullah Amar. Okay, also not here. Tita Monica Retno.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you may start when you're ready.
Okay. 네, 제 이름은 이다입니다. 인도네시아 사람입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. I stand for goal number 30. Well, it's not surprisingly that plastic trash can lead to the climate change. You know, like every time we go to the market, even though we just buy 1 or 2 products, it will package in plastic bag. And over, and finally, it ends as a trash. So I'd like to raise the awareness about it so that people can bring their own bag, like cotton bag, for instance, instead of plastic bag. So start from encouraging people around me, like my friend or my family. I believe that start from little movement, it can make big difference in the future, especially when we do it together. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Tita Monica. All right, now we move on to the next presenter, Judith.
Yes,
you
I'm
here?
present.
Okay,
Okay.
when you're ready.
Okay. 네, 안녕하세요. 저는 아zel빈입니다. 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. So I will get straight to the point. And in my perspective, volunteering is like a wake-up call, and our mission as youth, as the forefront of globalization and world changer, to be socially aware and engaged to contribute to a peaceful and sustainable future for our generations and the next generations. And here I want to highlight that gender equality is the fundamental human right, because women, we have minds, we have talents, we have ambitions and dreams, as well as men have. And I strongly believe that without ensuring and enforcing gender equality, there will be no sustainable development. And I hereby commit to contribute to my vicinity, to speak up, to address, to promote this idea and join in volunteering activities in my university. And here, lastly, I refer to my Indonesian friends that we are the successors that must continue Raden Ajeng Kartini's fight towards equal rights regardless of gender. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, now we move on to the next presenter. That is Andina Zakia. Are you here, Andina Zakia? Okay, seems like she's not here. Intan Nurmalasari.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry for the
Okay.
background, Kak, because I'm still in the office.
It's okay.
Okay. So, should I start now, Kak?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Alright. 안녕하세요. 저는 인터넷 말라사리 시마르마르입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. 전 반갑습니다. On this opportunity, I'd like to share about what is volunteering based on my version. Volunteering is described as an unpaid activity where someone gives their time to help a not-for-profit organization or an individual who are they not related to. Volunteering allows us to connect our community, and dedicating our time as volunteers help us to make a new friends, expand our network, and boost our social skills. Talking about my commitment for joining as a volunteer, I've been joined for the volunteering for more than 5 years in my church as a hospitality because I'm always feel glad and such an honor for me if I can help people and make the events running well. From that, I expand my relation and want to show that women also does exist and can do anything like men does. Same like the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals number 5, which is gender equality and women empowerment. According to UN SDGs website, issues about gender inequalities are still deep-rooted in every society. Women suffer from lack of access to decent work and face occupational segregation and gender wage gaps. In many situations, they are denied access to basic education and health care and are victims of violence and discrimination. They are underrepresented in political and economic decision-making processes. However, these issues
Okay,
have
time's up, Kak. Sorry.
all right, that's
Okay.
fine.
Thank you so
감사합니다.
much. All right. Okay, I'm so sorry if I have to cut you guys because we have a whole list of presenters
That's
here.
fine, Kak. Thank you for
Okay.
reminding me.
It's okay. Thank you so much. And now I call upon the next presenter, Taskia Shafaluna. Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
When you're ready.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 다스키아 샤팔루나 인디한이에요. 인도네시아에서 왔어요. 반가워요. It is an honor to meet my fellow virtual delegates to address one of the Sustainable Development Goals close to my heart today, which is reduced inequality. This SDG goal showcased the increasing disparity in wealth, social, and health-related issues. For example, we hear from the media about the marginalization of refugees and asylum seekers. Yet, what do we do? This is our missing puzzle piece. The term volunteering for me depicts an act of free service as an effort to eliminate someone else's burden, and so I believe is the foundation for building that bridge. Therefore, I'm committed to repair the social fabric and encourage social cohesion in our world today. How? Through volunteering programs, acquiring knowledge through my studies, in hopes that one day we could use our own platform to influence changes. As Muhammad Ali once said, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. So I'm Tazkia. Thank you so much for listening.
All right. Thank you so much to Taskia. Okay, now I call upon the next presenter, Ardi Nur Ihsan. Ardi Nur Ihsan, are you here? Okay, he's not here. Now, Andra Prasidda. Andra Prasidda. Also not here. Shahda Fania.
I'm here.
Okay, please start when you're ready.
I'm ready. 여러분 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 바니아입니다. 인도네시아에서 왔어요. 반갑습니다. Today I will represent myself as speaker. The SDG goals that I will choose today is quality education. Quality education is one of the most basic public services. It not only enlightens but also empowers citizens and enables them to contribute to the maximum extent possible to the social and economic development of their communities. By this, some parts with inequality, education we will make non-profitable program. Why? Because education non-profit organizations help schools tackle problems of limited resources, achievement gaps, and opportunity gaps in school. For myself, volunteering is an unpaid activity where someone gives their time to help a non-profit organization or an individual who they are not related to. One of the better known benefits of volunteering is the impact of the community. Unpaid volunteers are often the glue that holds community together. Volunteering allows you to connect to your community and it makes a better place. My initiation by doing this SDG action is to harmonize the three core elements, supporting economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental protection, which is to make the world a better place to live in for everyone. That is all for me. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Shadafania. Yay. Okay, now I call upon Miss Gomeliana. Gomeliana Indah Lestari. Not here. Okay. Lana Faikoh. Lana Faikoh. Calling once, calling twice. Not here. Okay. Hairani Devi.
I'm here.
Okay. Please start.
Okay, 안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 란입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. In this opportunity, I would like to address the importance of education. For individual, education could raise self-esteem and further opportunities for employment and earnings. And for a country, it could help change it in situation within society, drive long-term economic growth, reduce poverty, and spur innovations. Progress in achieving target of universal primary education has been slow in some developing regions due to high level of poverty, armed conflict, and other emergency, especially in the situation of pandemic of COVID-19. To handle this issue and in order to support SDG number 4, we can start from small scope, like our neighborhood by doing initiative program that conducted voluntary. My point of view of the definition volunteer itself is individually or group of people willingness to take an action that aims for social community service to create better differences. My commitment to support this goal is inviting all of you together with me to create impactful program by giving primary education for those who are struggling to go to school. That's all for me. Thank you.
All right. Just in time. Thank you so much, Miss Hairani Devi. Okay. Now I call upon Sultan Adam. Sultan Adam. Okay, not here. Panji Putra. Panji Putra. Also not here. Muhammad Rajab Habibi. Muhammad Rajab Habibi. Okay, where
Yes.
is okay. Good to hear. Okay, please. You may start when you're ready.
Well, wait a minute. Uh, okay. Uh, wait. I'm so sorry. 안녕하세요. Jerman Muhammad Rajab Habibi.
Sorry,
Indonesia.
can you please turn on your camera?
Oh yes. Wait a minute. Because
Okay.
I get a problem with this computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, then you may
Yeah.
start.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Indonesia Esyo Usamnida. Okay. Volunteer is one step real action in helping each other and wait and uh, and oh wait here I forget this that the question and uh I'm so sorry because I'm getting sick today. I'm not well. And my idea to make the sustainable education is we have to give students the skill to both survive the changing society and from them to lead the change. Uh, my commitment or initiation to do action related to the SDGs value is about power peaceful. I get some uh, what the name some organization I had make it from 2090 about peaceful in my city. And my goals SDGs is about peaceful again, because peaceful is important, I think. Uh, that's from me. Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad Rajab. Okay, now I call upon the next presenter. Wait. Okay, Azahra Aulia, are you here? Azahra Aulia. Okay. Shaima Salim. Salem. Shaima Salem. Okay. Yasser Muhammad. Yasser Muhammad. Not here. Fadira Hanami. Fadira Hanami. Okay, can you guys please do me a favor and remind your friends in your group chat or something? Because where are these people? Okay, Messi Felin.
I'm here.
Okay, please start when you're ready.
Okay. 안녕하세요 여러분. 저는 메시입니다. 필리핀에서 왔습니다. My commitment is focused on SDG 17 Partnership for the Goals. I strongly believe that this goal is one of the causes to deepening relationship and develop our camaraderie, and one of these ways to change the world and make it a better place to live in. As a youth, one of the means of making a changes by volunteering. For me, volunteering makes a subtle transformation in our personalities, making us more connected by sharing our experiences with others. A change from oneself can make an impact in changing our lives, and touching of others' lives result in a positive development in our community. I commit myself to be of service to others and to the community by introducing the SDGs, and to be able to lead in making actions for the development of our community through encouraging activity, youth participation. This is my commitment. 감사합니다.
All right, thank you so much, Miss Messi Felin. Okay, now I call Iman Abdullah. Iman Abdullah.
Yes.
Okay, please start when you're ready.
All right. 안녕하세요. 저는 이만 압니다. 저는 UAE 왔습니다. Volunteering to me is contributing to community with intention and bettering it. Volunteers don't usually get anything in return. However, they sure get the prayers of the people they help. They get to see the smiles on the face, and they get to feel good about themselves and their life and the existence of good in today's world. Relating this with the sustainable development goals, I chose quality education. I would like to raise or have a campaign to raise funds for children in need. The campaign is about the funding for the electronic devices such as laptop and providing Wi-Fi to involve them in digital education. To build their knowledge, connect them with different mindset, and cancel the barriers. Education is power, and sharing it is everyone's responsibility.
Okay, thank you so much. Very powerful, Miss Iman. Now I call upon the next presenter, Amna Hussein. Amna Hussein. Okay, she's not here. Nura Yaqub. Nura Yaqub. Okay, also not here. Malak Abdullah. Malak
Yes,
Abdullah.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
أنا J. من ملاك ميدا Arab Emirate ينهب أساس ميدا. I'll start with a quote by Martin Luther King. Life's more persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? And the best way to find yourself is with yourself in the service of others. And that's what happened with me. So a volunteer is someone who does work without getting paid for because they want to do it. And it enables individuals to help others in a selfless way. It helps them provide assistance to their local community. Personally, I love volunteering. I have more than 1,000 volunteering hours here. And my commitment goes to the 13th SDG, which is climate action, mostly because of how invested I am with my major, environmental science and sustainability. The UAE is hosting COP28 in 2023. And with all the pledges that the UAE signed, makes me even more excited for the future. My commitment is an application project proposal that tracks people's green daily tasks and awards them for it. People are aware that daily tasks are not going to mitigate climate change, but this application shows that accumulated small actions could, and having intensive discourse about climate change in a youth-centric dialogues. That's all from me. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Miss. Okay, now I call upon Shaima. Are you here now?
Yes, yes, I'm
Okay,
here.
please start when you're ready.
Okay. Start now? Yeah. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 최민입니다. 아랍 이마라티 왔습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. Volunteering is giving our time, talent, and energy to giving back to our country, serving and improving our society. I can say also volunteering is opening our hearts, giving our hand to people who need and suffer. You can say volunteering is a lifestyle. As an artist, I can achieve the goal of sustainable cities and communities by reusing and recycling the material that I use to make an art. So I encourage all the artists to recycle. You can see here, I do this miniature art, piece of art. So I recycle the paper, wood, and plastic. So you can save the planet and have a beautiful piece of art. That's 감사합니다.
Thank you so much. And that's a very cute art. Wow, you're so creative. I like that. Okay, now I will call upon the next presenter, Miss Ratu Nurfilza. Ratu Nurfilza, are you here? Okay, seems like she's not here. Herwi Dati.
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
안녕하십니까. 제 이름은 헤르위데디 노르마리키라고 합니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. First of all, I would like to share my version of the meaning of volunteering. For me, volunteering is doing good deeds wholeheartedly for living beings and environment around us without expecting any bit of rewards. In this opportunity, I would like to talk about one of the SDGs value, which is climate action. As we all know, one of the biggest problems that we have regarding the environment and climate is trash. My commitment towards the climate action is to start with small action. I want to start to minimize plastic usage and also promoting the SDGs, especially the climate action value, to the people around me. Another action I would like to take is participating in the trash bank or waste bank. A trash bank is like banks where people can open an account, but the deposits are trash collected, which in return is given cash value with the ability to withdraw money when needed. And I think it is a really good way to urge people to sort and recycle trash. That's it for my speech. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Perfect, just in time. Okay, thank you so much, Miss. Now I call upon Khalila Sabrina. Khalila Sabrina. Okay, she's not here. Rabiatul Adewiyah.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
All right. 안녕하십니까. 저는 라비아툴입니다. 저는 브루나이에서 왔습니다. If I were to give advice to anybody who was thinking about volunteering, I would tell them that volunteering is a fantastic experience. And more broadly, it is a fantastic job to do, and it gives me great fulfillment. Also, there's all different sorts of things which I've been involved in, so it never really gets boring or old. There are so many things that you can do to help, even in the smallest ways. Things that you don't realize that you can contribute to a greater goal. As a co-founder of Borneo Youth Community, I will strive my best to be consistent in planning and running this small organization to keep the sustainability of water, sanitation, and hygiene on par with the other SDGs by doing eco-friendly campaigns and programs annually. Thank you. 감사합니다.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna call the next presenter, Aisha Abdallah. Aisha Abdallah, are you here? No? Okay, Raisha Zaharani.
I'm here.
Okay.
Start from now. 안녕하세요. 저는 라이사예요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. 반가워요. Volunteering for me is an expensive experience where I can spread knowledge while also learning from other people's experience. I noticed that the educational system are not introducing SDGs much. For example, my circular main goals are similar to SDG goals number 1, to help donate and set up a charity and hope to help people in need. But the people in my school are not aware of this because they don't even know what SDG are. Then I realized, why not incorporate SDG goals number 1 into our school extracurricular activities, such as making a long-term program where we help certain people to build their own business. By this event, we can actually contribute to youth movement to end poverty, even just a little bit, as well as raise awareness among youth about the SDGs goals. I hope in the near future I can make it happen and make sure that the so-called youth movement is actually represented by the youth itself. That's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, now I call upon the next presenter, Lalita. Are you here?
Hello. Hi, can you hear me?
Okay, yes.
It's okay. My sound is okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will start. 안녕하세요. 저는 랄리타예요. 저는 타일란드에서 왔어요. 반가워요. For me, volunteering is to use your skills, knowledge, and ability in helping others without wanting anything back, but to see their happiness, making this world a better place for everyone. Same goes to what I'm doing, which is a research on social housing in Thailand, focusing on housing for low income and post-disaster housing for ethnic minority groups, which are the group of people who are the most vulnerable to changes. For me, as an architect, my job is not only to design a fancy buildings, but actually designing the lifestyle for people. I wish and commit to use my knowledge, skill to create a better living quality, to ensure safe, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable home for all, approaching the SDG number 11, sustainable city and communities. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Lalita. Now I call the next presenter, Anissa Mujahidah. Anissa Mujahidah, are you here? Okay. Wait. Okay. Tong Fu Lin Chi?
That's me.
Okay. Do I pronounce your name correctly? I'm sorry.
Volunteer, yes.
Okay, you may start.
Okay, may I start? 네, 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 티입니다. 저는 베트남에서 왔습니다. To me, volunteering is an act of responsibility towards the society. And I think we should always be thankful for having a normal body, having opportunities to learn in a safe environment and pursue our dream. So in return, we should do something to help the others. As an express of gratitude, I always try my best to put CSR on top of my business priority list. So my business aims to help to reduce the water by using saturated steam in cleaning cars and household furniture. With our machine, we use not more than 1 liter of water over traditional way. So that would help to save 4 liters of water. So I hope that with my business, I can help to keep millions of smiles to shine the brightest. 진심으로 감사드립니다.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now I call upon the next presenter, Hilda Amalia.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Okay. I start now.
Yeah.
안녕하세요. 저는 hilda입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. 반갑습니다. Today, I would like to do a short speech about volunteering and SDGs goals. Volunteering, in my point of view, is any activity of individual or group that's spending time and take effort of doing something that aims to benefit the environment or individual or group without financial gain. Volunteering can play a significant role to SDGs value. The initiation to doing action related to SDGs value, I will focus on goals 12, responsible consumption and production. Because I work in fashion industry, I'm more concerned about this goal. Worldwide consumption and production rely on the use of natural environment and research in a way that continues to have destructive impact of the planet. I have commitment to solve these problems, start from myself first by rethinking how I design, make and use the things I need, from the food I eat and the clothes I wear, and joining the partnership that related to goals 12. Thank you and kamsahamnida.
Thank you so much. Okay, great, Miss Hilda. Now I'll call upon the next presenter, Dimitri Sava.
I'm here.
Okay.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 디미입니다. 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. 반갑습니다. Our member and curator BTS Namjoon said, "We thought the world has stopped, but it continues to move forward. Every choice we make is the beginning of change. And ever since that, my desire to be part of global improvement activists has burned up even more. As a volunteering as an act of humanity by sparing time, love, and service for the goods of our world, for development, for the improvement of everyone, the global citizen. I'm really concerned about conflicts, problems regarding gender equality, and I want to contribute myself to getting equality for all genders. My steps will be study hard, aspire, and share my knowledge with various media to everyone. I also want to work together with you, with all the youngsters and the world into the days where we are in peace for every living thing on earth and reach the goals of SDG together in the future. Thank you. 감사합니다.
All right, thank you. Okay, now I'll call upon Miss Istiqomah Umarama.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, please start.
안녕하세요. 저는 이스티입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Volunteering is an activity that contribute to benefit others. When individuals doing volunteer activities, they will feel that their life have a meaningful life. Based on my education background in economic and have experience in digital business, as a youth who already has a soft and hard skill, I commit one goal of SGDS number 8 is decent work and economic growth by becoming a social entrepreneur. Create a digital platform that can provide creative learning information to the local community and the young people to focus on creativity and innovation. In the future, it can become a platform to sell and promote creative products. The mission to be achieved is social impact, community empowerment, business, and sustainability. 감사합니다.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, now I call upon the next presenter, Hannah Shadifa. Hannah Shadifa. Okay, seems like she's not here. Okay, the next, Hasma Diana. Hasma Diana.
Yes, here. I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. 안녕하십니까. 제 이름은 하스마입니다. 안녕하세요. 왔습니다. For me, volunteering is the willingness to be present when needed. To be simple, my commitment is to provide students with disability the skills that they needed in the future. Therefore, there will be no inequalities toward these people. So no one should be left behind for me. Okay, thank you. 감사합니다.
Okay, thank you and have a safe trip. Thank you so much for making it. Even though you're on the way. Okay, now I will call the next presenter, Sani Juwita. Sani Juwita. Okay, not here. Juana Krismelita. Juana Krismelita. Also not here. Fahdian Wahyunardi.
Yeah, I'm right here. 저는 와hyu예요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. My ideas about volunteering is activities that involve spend time unpaid that aim to support the community or environment. My commitment and initiation to support SDGs, especially in 15 SDGs, is life on the land. I think campaign throughout social media and join activities that can actually support the SDGs is really important. For example, in 2018, I'm participating in volunteer national social field project in Lombok, and also in March 2020, I'm also planting mangrove in Surabaya with University of Dar es Salaam and my own campus, and also in 2020, I'm participating in volunteering social project in Lombok. And for a couple of weeks ago, I joined a AFC National Planting Project campaign in social media leading by Gajah Mada University Indonesia. I think all that activity can actually make our society realize how important the environment for our well-being as a humankind. I think that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Fadian. Great actions. Okay, now I call upon Miss Tiara Dewi.
Yes.
Okay.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 대라라고 합니다. 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. In high school, I never get a role in theater stage just because they say I have dark skin color and I'm fat. Sad, of course, but there was also a time when I was volunteering teaching girls students in rural area, and I'm surprised by their spirit in learning and how they really appreciate me and welcoming me very well. Since then, I have a lingering feeling towards volunteering. So for me, volunteering reminds me that what it means to be the human being, I can value myself more. So I commend myself that I want to encourage girls and women that we have the rights to dream. We are not weak. And education women's empowering them to become leaders who fight for women's right. Actually, I'm not good at words. Sometimes I often express it to music. I think this music says it all. We are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can bring us down. We are beautiful in every single way. So don't you bring us down today. Prove them that we are bigger than their things. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And such a good voice. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Tiara Dewi. Okay, for even lighting up my day. Okay, now I call upon Miss Diandra Alifa. Diandra Alifa? Okay, seems like she's not here. Natasha Wenning.
I'm here.
Natasha Wenning?
Hello.
Okay. Okay, now
I'm
I can
here.
see and hear it. Okay, please start when you're ready.
Okay. 안녕하십니까, 여러분. 저는 나타샤 원희입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. 반가워요. For me, volunteering is not an ordinary act, but an extraordinary act that makes a great impact on society life. To build a better life in the future needs voluntary act from us to make it happen. Hillary Clinton once said, to all the little girls watching this, never doubt that you're valuable and powerful and deserving of every chance and opportunity in the world to pursue and achieve your own dreams. My commitment and initiation to doing action related to SDGs goals number 5 is always doing voluntary act in every second of my life by raising up my voice to empower all women and girls and remind them that they could be they want to be. I will do it in everywhere I stand, including on this time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you, Miss Natasha. Now I'll call Miss Pramesti Salma.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay, please start when you're ready.
Okay, 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 프라메시 살마입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Volunteering for me is a place to increase empathy for others and learn to be sincere and selfless.
Sorry, Miss. Is it just me or I cannot really hear you? Everyone else? Okay, can you please repeat? Because like your voice is so low. Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. 네, 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 프라메시 살마입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Volunteering for me is a learn to be is a learn a place to be increase empathy. Okay. Okay. Volunteering for me is a place to increase empathy for others and learn to be sincere and selfless. And to achieve SDGs number 4, quality education is a quality education by improving education in disadvantaged areas, especially in character education and moral buildings, because this cannot be replaced by technology, but must radiate from the conscience. So my commitment is to start fixing myself first, and then my closet environment, and then my friends, and invite them and have an impact on others. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Pramesti Salma. Okay, now I call the next presenter, Ananya Malik.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, please start when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready. So, I'm Sengham Ananya Malik. I'm from Bangladesh. So my the STG goal I chose is STG 11. That's urban planning and urban development and community, because now everyone is talking about education, poverty, no hunger, but it's a very, very important SDG goal, because it's about how we live, and nothing is gonna change if the condition of our living doesn't get sustainable. So what's the idea about my idea about sustainable education in the 5.0 era? So I think for the sustainable education, it should be more digitalized, so that everyone can get an access to high quality education. So in the old textbook manner, it's not very easy to distribute it to all the people. So I think digitalization and education, if goes hand in hand, it will be very, very sustainable and long term. And my short
Hands
term.
up, please. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ananya Malik. Sorry, I had to interrupt. Okay, now I call upon the next presenter, Kinara Reisha. Kinara Reisha.
Yes, hello.
Okay, please start when you're ready.
안녕하십니까? 저는 나야입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Personally, I believe that volunteering is a way to work together and achieve the goals we wish to see to create a better world. I choose to focus on the goal of quality education. Quality education is a human right as well as a need. The future will someday be handed down to the younger generation. We must prepare them with quality education to ensure a great future for our people. Quality education should be attainable by everyone. That is the best way to ensure a better future. If everybody can get a good education, everybody can become a great leader. With a diverse collection of voices speaking out, I truly believe we can achieve greatness. Thank you.
All right, thank you to Miss Kinara Reisha. Okay, now I call the next presenter, Sita Rizky. Sita Rizky Amalia. Okay, Sofwatis. Sofwatis.
Yes, Anissa present.
Okay.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, now can. Okay.
Okay. Hi everyone. 안녕하세요. 저는 Anissa입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Perhaps on 17 sustainable development goals, I really want to stand out and focus on the fourth goals. That is a quality education related to COVID-19 era have indeed put a significant number of people in great discomfort all over the world. The currently purpose of these goals is that students can resume their learning in classroom and return to school activity as soon as possible. According to volunteering meanings, is giving your time to help someone else from your heart or a cause to care about simply because you want to. So for the reason that I want to inspire young people that they have a capability to make great and real change in their society, as what I always believe in, and my advice to all the aspirants. So the first is always the hardest, but literally worth it. This is Anissa. Thank you for listening. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you so much, Miss Anissa, for your speech. Okay, now I call upon Miss Luis Victoria.
Hello.
Luis Victoria.
Hello, can you?
Hello, okay. Where are you?
Oh, hello.
Oh, okay. Can you speak more louder?
Oh, wait. I'll try to wait.
Okay.
What about now? Can you hear
Okay,
me?
it's
Hello?
better, I think. Okay, you may start.
안녕하세요. Jerome Luis-입니다. Philippines 안녕하세요. First off, happy International Volunteers Day, everyone. I know that each of us here is capable in making a difference in this world. Now, how do I define volunteering? Well, for me, it is rooted in someone's purpose and passion. A purpose is our vision. What do we want to do with our lives? With the passions and the skills and talents that we are blessed with? How do we turn this into meaning? Something that goes beyond and can influence a magnitude of people. Next is passion, which goes hand in hand with purpose. Passion is a strong desire for something that no matter what happens, we will continue doing it. Through the fulfillment of the SDGs, what I'm inclined with the most is quality education because I believe that it can cause a domino effect, which can also alleviate poverty and hunger because people will have the equal opportunity to work in jobs with decent pay. That being said, I hope that I can work with you all in achieving our purpose and passion to volunteer for us and the future generations to have a better world to live in. That is all. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Louise. Well, I like it. I agree that passion is really important. And thank you guys for being here. It means that you guys are passionate enough to be an SDG campaigner, a leader, and also a future South Korea student, hopefully. Okay, now I call upon Miss Maria Pradiva.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please start.
Yes, wait a minute. Okay. 안녕하세요. 제 이름은 아르시예요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. And in my speech, I'll point out 2 points today. The first one is volunteering in my version. Volunteering is my version is a courage and sincerity in us to act in order to achieve our hope, which is a better future world. And the second point, regarding to the SDGs number 4, quality education, for me, I'll start my initiative and commitment with myself, which is my value and my daily life or my daily habit. Because like Will Jaron say, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not about act, but it is about a habit. So I think this is also the main purpose of SDGs movement, to be sustainable and not just about a temporary act. Because I consider that education is very broad and not only about the formal ones, but also about the awareness, the open-minded way of thinking, and knowledge about simple action to build a better environment together. I'm sure by pay attention to daily habits that should reflect to SDGs value. For example, respected all people regardless gender and not tracing behavior, I'll influence, promote, and educate people to do so. And the better quality of education would be happen. So in the end of my short speech, I would like to encourage you guys to join my commitment to SDGs value from our daily habit, because we are what we repeatedly do. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, now I'll call upon the next presenter, Monica Rafaela.
Yeah.
Okay, please start.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 모니카 라팔라입니다. 인도네시아 어서 왔습니다. 반갑습니다. Volunteering is an activity to help carry out an event or sustain or an organization or community that has goals in humanitarian, environmental, educational, and social. And then volunteer is someone who voluntarily without expecting anything in return give his time and abilities to help people around or participate in an organization or community for the purpose of achieving a common goal. I'm committed to jointly creating a sustainable community and will contribute to achieving a better future by using efficient and appropriate technology. I will help achieve the SDGs by acting on key sustainability topics, thereby achieving sustainability and enriching communities. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Monica. Okay, now I call upon the next presenter, Henita. Henita Permatasari. Okay, Terence Ahmed Dimitri. Okay.
안녕하세요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Today, I will be talking about the fourth point of SDGs. It is about quality education. As you know, the pandemic has not ended yet, but it is getting better. In Indonesia, students attend their school lesson online, so they need the things like phone, laptop, internet, etc. As we knew that not all people afford it, so there are so many nice volunteers and teachers given to the student place and study together. And I would like to start improving myself to put more love into people with different conditions around me. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Terence, for your speech. Okay, now I call upon Tan Hong Kai.
Hello.
Okay, can you please turn on your camera?
Well, my camera broke yesterday, so
Oh,
yeah,
sorry to hear
unfortunately.
that. Okay, please start.
Yeah. 안녕하세요. 지레면 홍카이예요. 지레면 싱가포르에서 왔습니다. My definition of volunteering is to give and contribute your time and abilities to help and improve the lives of others. And this must be fulfilled through two conditions. One, you must not seek any form of financial reward. And two, you must do this through individual choice. And this is to say that volunteering comes from the heart. Volunteering emphasizes making a difference to the community around you and contributing back to society. And this can be the people in society as well as the environment which people live in. And this constitutes a form of civic engagement. The SDG which I'm very interested in is SDG 17, Partnership for the Goals. And this is done through participating in constructive dialogue with individuals all across the world. And this also includes the South Korea YSDG Leaders Week, which all of us here are participating in this week. We live in a global village, an interconnected world. And to solve global problems, we need collaboration between governments, NGOs, civil societies, and private sectors, where we learn from each other, we leverage on different areas of expertise, and cooperate to create a more sustainable community and a more sustainable future. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Tanongkai. Okay, now I call Carolina Maharani.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, you start.
안녕하세요. 만나서 반갑습니다. 저 이름은 라니예요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. As we know, quality education is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Other SDGs goals such as eliminating poverty and empowering children can only be done if community education is advanced. On the other hand, UNESCO report note that 101 million children in the world have difficulty reading due to school closure during the pandemic. Even though children use their smartphone more often and tend to watch videos. Therefore, I took the initiative to make learning videos in form of animation that focus on children lesson, especially general knowledge. For me, volunteering is doing activities in the form of social activities that are actually beneficial not only for others but also for yourself. I will open up volunteering to make educational videos. I will also invite the children to watch that one video education per day. So I named it One Day One Step. That is all for me. Thank you, Kamsahamnida.
Okay, thank you, Miss Carolina Maharani. Now I call Miss Siti Zubaidah. Siti Zubaidah. Okay, Happy Presti.
Okay, sorry, I cannot turn on my camera because I have a signal issue.
Okay, continue please.
안녕하세요. 저는 Happy Presti예요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. 반갑습니다. I think we all agree that everyone wants to see a change in our world today. So many people want to involve in a change through volunteering. Volunteering is a place to gain your transferable skills like organization, time management, leadership, problem solving, and teamwork. And through volunteering, we can contribute and participate in the issue that we face. As example about gender equality, we are familiar with the word gender equality, which is these issues that happen in our society. Most of the victims of this case are females. People always say that females shouldn't take a part in expressing opinions and work like a man. But as a woman and young person, I took the initiative to invite other young people to form a small community and carry on an educational movement for all women to have rights of speech as human regardless of gender. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Happy Presti. Now I will call Miss Ida Fitri. Aulia Nisa.
Hello.
Okay,
Yes.
hello. Please start.
네, 안녕하십니까. 제 이름은 이다피트 아울레니사입니다. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. In my version, volunteering is about give well-known benefits and offers vital help to people in need for make the good impact on the community without financial benefit to us. I'm really concerned about SDGs Goal 3, about ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. I'm really concerned about this goal since a few years ago because my bachelor major is public health, so I'm so familiar with it. We always brought up SDGs Goal 3 when I studied public health. To supporting that goal achievement, I've started from the small things such as promoting healthy lifestyle to my family, my close friends, my relatives, and all people around me. I hope all people can aware about the importance of health preventive. I've been volunteering to promote healthy lifestyle, or in Indonesia we call it with PHBS, and I will continue doing it to my surroundings and to the larger community. Thank you. Kamsahamnida.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ida Fitri. Okay, Siti Zubaidah.
Hello, Miss Dara. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you. Please start.
Okay, thank you so much. 안녕하세요. 저는 시티예요. 저는 인도네시아에서 왔어요. Do you realize that our task to reach the global goals by 2030 is daunting? The foundations of our world have been shaken to the core by COVID-19. This pandemic has pushed us towards those transitions in decades. Because of this, we need a path to long-term resilience, sustainability, opportunity, and peace. The answer of this is volunteering. For me, volunteering is an important vehicle for sustainable development because volunteers help leave no one behind by reaching out people, which is crucial to localize the SDGs. I am now being a part of a volunteering project where we share a lot of information about education. Besides that, we also educate and motivate students from low-income families to continue their studies with scholarships that have been initiated by Indonesian government. This is a start from me to support SDGs, especially goals number 4, quality education. Last but not least, Angelina Jolie once said, "The reason we kind of exist in this world is to give to each other and to learn from each other." That's all from me. Thank you. Kamsahamnida and terima kasih.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Siti Zubaida. Thank you for bringing Angelina Jolie. I like her. Okay, now I call Oxta Arpiana. Oxta Arpiana. Not here. Sandra Ayu Permatasari.
Hello, Mrs. Dara. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, please start.
안녕하세요. 저는 Sandra Ayu Permatasari Gunawaneo. 저는 Indonesia에서 왔어요. As a volunteer, we take part in doing something with humanitarian intentions and voluntarily without expecting anything in return. In accordance with the inclusivity principle of the SDGs, that no one is left behind. Youth are the part of the target for achieving the SDGs. However, the position of youth is expected not only as a target, but can be optimized as an actor of development. There are those who go directly to the community and who transmit creative energy to form innovations. I am graduate from the Department of Architecture. Since 6th semester, I have been trusted to work on architectural and interior design projects. One time I reflected and thought that if I become an architect, that I would only have an impact on the people who occupy the buildings that I was designed. While I want to be a useful human being for many people. Therefore, I decided to be determined to become an urban designer. With role model Trisma Harini as the former mayor of Surabaya and Ridwan Kamil as the governor of West Java, I am increasingly determined to explore urban design. After graduating from college, in April this year, I ventured to open a business in the creative industry, which I named Intuisi Studio. Intuisi Studio has a focus on 3 fields, namely printing and advertising, Intuisi Creative Space, and Intuisi Studio Indoor Architecture Consultant. By studying architecture and urban design, I hope to be able to participate in realizing SDGs number 11, making cities and settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Thank you.
Okay, time's up. But good luck for your business. Okay, next, Asrilia Montimi. I cannot hear you. You are lagging, sorry. Also cannot see your screen. Hello, Asrilia?
Is enabled because of kind of disability, which
Hello, Asrilia?
Hello?
You are lagging and we also cannot see your screen.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
now can, yeah.
Hello?
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 Okay, you're still lagging. Maybe you would like to fix your
Can
connection
you hear
first.
me?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, okay, now it's good. But I
Hello?
cannot see your face. Okay, now I can.
Okay.
Okay, please start.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry for mistake.
Now I cannot see you and hear you.
안녕하십니까. 제 이름은 아스트레일리아 만딩입니다. 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Volunteering is about for.
Hello, Australia.
Hello.
Your voice is lagging and we cannot see you or your screen.
Is there a problem?
Okay, we cannot see you and also your voice is lagging. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Am I disappeared?
Your voice is lagging. Your video is too lagging too. Okay, Australia, can you please fix your connection first because we still have people to call. So while you're fixing your connection, I call upon Khanda Khair Hasin Abrar. Khanda Khair Hasin. Okay, he's not here. And Aisha.
Yes,
Aisha.
yes.
Oh, you are here. Okay. Please start.
Jonio Khandokar Hasin Abrar Ineda, Jonio Bangladesh Isio wa Siu Ida. Hello everyone. If I want to talk about volunteering, I think that volunteering is a selfless act of contributing for the development of the society. It is not only selfless, it is a selfless continuous act through which you contribute for the development of the society, for your country, and also and for your surroundings as well. And through volunteering, we can truly make this country, and we can truly make not only our country but also the whole world a much better place. And if I want to talk about sustainable development goals, SDGs, the SDGs which I prefer to work on more is SDG 8, which is decent work and economic growth. As a Bangladeshi citizen, my country is heavily dependent on its labor-intensive industries like the ready-made garment sector, which contributes to 80% of our country's economy, and where 4.5 million women are employed. And due to the implementation of artificial intelligence and Industry 4.0, we are it is the chances of losing jobs for women in the garment sector is very high. So I want to create a platform with stakeholders nationally and internationally, so that I can minimize the skill gap between I can minimize that. I can help the women of my country develop skills and align their skills with the AI which will be implemented. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, now I call on Miss Aisha Abdullah.
Can I leave?
Sorry?
Can I leave if I'm done?
Okay, we have 2 more persons. If you don't have something to do, please.
No problem.
Okay?
No problem.
But if there's an urgent matters, you guys can leave. It's okay. Okay, Miss Aisha Abdullah.
Yes. 안녕하세요. 제 여러분 아이샤 이사입니다. United Arab Emirates 왔습니다. So one of the SDGs goals that I'm keen to help achieve is goal number 6, which is the clean water and sanitation goal. And since 1 in 3 people live without sanitation, this causes a lot of health issues and risk, and many people don't have the necessities and access to clean drinking water. And a lot of countries lack sanitation and have hygiene issues. And the goal is to create affordable drinking water by 2030, improve the quality of water and sanitation system, and use water treatment and safe reuse for water. And especially as a chemical engineer who have basic knowledge in water desalination and water cleanup, I currently work with my professor in research to help find easy and affordable solutions and technology for these countries that don't have clean water. So we can clean it for them and they can have affordable water. And I believe that volunteer is an honorable act to help the community and society become more developed and sustainable. And it is a way to give back to the community with your energy, time, and effort. And even though you help the community a lot, it helps you back by giving you more skills. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Aisha. Okay, now I'll call upon our last presenter, Miss Azrilia. I hope your connection is fixed now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
thank
start.
you. I will share my picture.
Okay.
안녕하세요. 안녕하십니까. 제 이름은 아스트레일리아 몬티미입니다. 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Volunteering is a noble thing for humankind to do and is an eternal serving. Everyone must have done volunteering.
Miss, your connection is lost again.
In their life because life. Hello?
Your connection is
Hello?
lost again.
Am I? Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Now you can be heard. Okay. Please.
Can I repeat my presentation?
Okay.
Can I repeat?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Dara. 안녕하십니까. 제 이름은 아스트레일리아 몬티미입니다. 인도네시아에서 왔습니다. Volunteering is a noble thing for humankind to do and is an eternal serving. Everyone must have done voluntary activity in their life because life cannot be separated from impact we give and impact we receive. I've passed hard times studying, which sometimes make me feel exhausted. But my parents always taught me that education is the key for a better future. My vision is to create educational transformation. For proving my love to Indonesia, I have collaborated with several companies to conduct some session with the parents. My dream is to create a platform to inspire youth to do educational transformation. Therefore, we invite you to join EduTransform Action. Let's being youth pillar, being agent of change. Let's dream big, start small, and move fast. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Azrilia. A great closing. Okay, so that's all for today's presentation. So like I told you, there would be a reward for top 3 best speakers, but don't worry because you guys have already given your best, and thank you for staying until now. So have a good rest or have a nice day. Please do your activities, and okay, let's end this session and see you tonight. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Miss Dara.
Wish you all the best, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.